welcome back to my channel, and it is Ty Twin, and I'm back at it for another flight attendant video. It is currently 8:34 p.m. on a Thursday night, on a Thursday night, and I just got assigned a 3-day trip. So tonight what I'll be doing is going to LA. My showtime is at 10:40. And I am gonna leave here at 9:40. So that way it gives me an hour. I might leave a little bit earlier. I shouldn't need to though. Basically, we're parking back in the employee parking lots, and it's a whole hot mess because there's like 2 terminals worth of employees parking in our designated employee parking lot. So there's never any spots. The buses are really unreliable. It's just a whole hot mess. So I may go like an hour and 10 early. That 10 may make a difference for me, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna hope. Also, before we get into this trip, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has liked, commented, subscribed. I now have over 500 subscribers. Just keep telling your people, come over, check us out over here, all right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. People are leaving and going home. So I know I should definitely be able to get a parking spot. Now, everything just matters on how late these buses, like what these buses are doing. Dang, why you got your brights on? I'm here at the airport. It's 9:59 p.m. Yeah. My check-in time isn't until 10:40, but I wanted to come early because I didn't know how much these buses were running, and I just seen 2 pass by alone, so one for Terminal D and one for Terminal E. So hopefully that means they are going to be pretty consistent, unlike in the morning time. Like I said, I got 1 leg tonight to LA, and then I'm there for 17 hours. Guys, I literally have to go back downstairs and get a new room. All right, guys, so I am back. Y'all, I'm probably not gonna go to sleep. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning here. It's 2:49 here, which means 5:49 in Dallas time. However, probably won't be able to go to sleep because it's like ants in my room, and I tried to get a new room, but the hotel is completely booked, so I'm probably just gonna wait until I can change rooms tomorrow. That's me saying all this, but knowing me, I'll doze off. Yeah, it's ants all like on the desk area to like the TV. So I get to the airport all early. Remember, y'all was here for it. And let's go to the point to where y'all see me get on the shuttle, the employee shuttle, to go to the terminal. I had figured out that I had dropped my cardigan on the ground somewhere. I get all the way to the terminal. I realized, Ty, you do not have your badge. So there's a girl who works for my company. She gets on the shuttle and I recognize her. So we talk a little bit and I'm like, what should I do? She's like, go check in first and then come back to me. And I'm like, you know what, that makes sense. And so what you have to do though, if you don't have your employee badge to get through TSA, you have to list yourself on the flight, get the boarding pass, and then also have a valid ID that is not expired to go through TSA. What I ended up doing was just that, but once I got to TSA, the first thing that happened was I keep my license with my crew badge, right? So my actual driver's license, I always keep that with my crew badge because I use that to go through KCM. So he was like, do you have some type of identification? So I end up giving him an expired ID or whatever, 2 of them that I have. He was like, these are both way expired. Let me call my manager. By this point, I have like 10 minutes, if that, like maybe 11 minutes maybe, to get to the check-in. So then after that, I'm like, oh wait, I have my passport. So I get my passport and I hand it to him, and it's cool. But the lady who's next to him, she's like, well, you know, if you go through, you know, you're considered not in uniform because you don't have your badge, so you'll have to throw away all your regular size items, food, all that. And I'm like, no, I just cooked some food and I got my lotion, I don't want to be dry and ashy. I go to the ticket counter, I asked the lady there, like, hey, and mind you, this is my company's ticket counter. I asked, hey, can I just leave my bags here? I'm gonna go check in, I'll be right back to grab them. The lady tells somebody else, go ask so and so to come here. The lady goes, she's gone for like 2 minutes. So at this point, I got like 8 minutes left or whatever before I can check in. The girl comes back, says there was nobody there. And so the lady that initially asked her, she didn't say anything to me. She just kept helping people. And I'm like, girl, come on. I ended up just going back to TSA and I was like, F it. Let me go ahead and go. I get to the little x-ray part and I'm just starting to stack my stuff there and everybody's just like talking or whatever. I go straight through. I show the lady my passport, and because I'm in my full uniform, I show the lady my passport and she's like, you should smile more. And I'm like, I'm running late, I can't. So then they didn't say anything about my stuff, my food, my lotions, none of that. So I hurry up and I grab everything and I run to the crew room. Y'all, I checked in, I had 3 minutes to spare, y'all. So then after I check in, I run to the crew and I'm like, hey y'all, I'm Ty, I'm here. I have to go to the employee parking lot because I forgot my badge. They're like, okay, cool. And I just signed my name and I jet. Then I run to the gate with all my luggage and I talk to like the gate agent. He's a supervisor. I'm like, hey, can I leave my stuff here? I have to go get my badge. He's like, where's it at? I'm like, in the employee parking lot in my car. He's like, okay, that's fine. So I go ahead and I run and I start running to where the employee shuttle picks us up. So then I get on the shuttle. Y'all, this lady was driving slow as molasses. So then I end up going to the front of the bus and I ask her, like, how long do you think it's gonna take to get to the employee parking lot and then back? She's like, 45 minutes. I'm like, 40 minutes? She's like, oh, maybe 25. You know, there's construction. And I'm just like, ugh. So then she just sits there. And I'm just like, well, what are you doing? This is, mind you, the last stop before you start heading to the employee parking lot. And then she ends up getting off the bus and she trades with this other guy. And I'm just like, oh my God, guys, you're killing me, Smalls.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I asked him the same thing. He's like, it might take like 20 minutes. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then he just sits there and I'm like, of course, like, I missed the Princess parking because if I had that, none of this would be happening. Crew scheduler ended up calling me because I was on hold for like 35 minutes. They ended up calling me, asking me, well, they didn't even ask me anything. As soon as she got on, I was like, hey, I checked in and everything and I talked to the crew, but I'm on the way to employee parking lot to get my badge because I forgot it. And then the lady was like, okay. And I'm like, so can you just call somebody who's sitting ready to go ahead and board the plane for me? I'll be back. Because there was 2 people in the crew room sitting ready. And then the lady was like, well, do you know if so-and-so is here? Like, said a name. And I'm like, honestly, I don't know anyone's name. I just seen 2 people sitting at the table. And then I saw 2 people sitting ready. I don't know who's here or what. After we get off the phone, we still haven't made it to the employee parking lot. It's honestly just like a whole hot mess. I parked in the first stop to where I can jump off at the first stop, go run, get whatever I need, and then by the time it gets to the last stop right back there, I'll be good to get right back on. First stop, I can get off and run to where my car is, and I happen to see my cardigan on the ground exactly where I thought I left it. Pick that up, keep going to my car, go in my car, grab my badge, end up putting like my employee parking tag on my car so they won't tow my car or anything. And yeah, I get to moving right back to the shuttle. That man had to have been speeding because he was rolling because he knew I was late. And I was just like, oh my gosh, thank you. So then I get back to TSA. And I'm like, here, I got it. Everybody's like, you got it? Finally. So I'm like trying to run through and hurry up and put my stuff on. And as soon as I leave, all you hear is them all like loud laughing or whatever. And I'm like, okay, this is not comical. This is my life now. So then here's my thing though. I ended up getting to the gate, but there's no gate agent, and it's literally at this point 11:20, and I'm like, bro, at least if anything, and on top of there being no gate agent, they have not started boarding at all. And I'm just like, what is going on? But the actual flight itself was not bad. It was really chill. Everybody for the most part was asleep, so it was really quiet. Oh yeah, guys, I also want to tell y'all remember that foot mask that was trending on TikTok like a couple months ago? So I finally got it because I'm like, I'm going on vacation, I want my feet to be super soft. I got it and I did it, but I probably did it too late. So I did it last Sunday, I think it was it Sunday? Yeah, this past Sunday that passed. And look at my feet, y'all. They just started peeling and looking kind of gross. Do y'all see all of this? And I'm gonna not pick it. I'm just gonna mind my business. I just got to my, well, first off, good morning. I did not go to sleep with y'all last night, so good morning. I just got to my new room. Yeah, I slept so uncomfortably. Like, I was so stiff the entire evening or night because, like, ugh, just the ants. So I did check this one. There's none in here that I see. Today our showtime isn't until 6:05. So I have a whole day here in LA, like literally a whole day. Today would be the perfect day actually for me to go to the beach. However, I just don't feel like it. So I'm not gonna walk. I'm gonna be a slam clicker. The only time I plan on leaving this room is for me to warm up my food because there are no microwaves in the rooms. I have one leg today to Minneapolis. We don't get there until like 12 something in the morning, so another late incoming flight. Today we're on a 3:19, and I just made me a coffee and warmed up some food, and I'm gonna head out. I got my badge and I got my sweater. Now, I did not think, y'all, I was gonna have to give y'all another room tour. But I got, the lady downstairs said this is like one of the better rooms. I agree, it is very nice. I ain't gonna say it's better than the one I had last time I stayed here, but it's still very, very, very much so nice. So I'll figure I'd do y'all a tour. Coat closets. Then we have this mirror here. There's me, hello there. And it's also a closet. So we have full closet, full ironing board, the luggage rack, safe, iron. Move on to the restroom. The restroom is actually just like the other one. So you have the shower with the waterfall head. I love that. This one doesn't have a, does it slide? No, this one doesn't have the other door though. Interesting. Sink and the toilet area. So now here is an espresso machine. I think this is tea. I kind of want it. Tokyo Lungo, I don't know, Klesmoy. I'm going to Google it because I want some tea, because last night I couldn't get no tea because I just did not feel the vibes. Frigidaire. What else is under here? Chamomile medley. Yes, and so guys, this, like the hardwood floors is what's getting me right now. It's crazy. King size bed, beautiful like wall art, and then look at this, what the bed is against. Like, this is cool. That's cool. Oh, and it has a plug right here too. That's cool. This is where the TV is. Desk, mirror, chase lounge. The flight, it was so long. It was good though. I ended up flying with a classmate of mine, which I did not expect at all. So that was cool. Everybody on the flight was really nice and chill. The passengers are really chill and nice. Like overall, the whole day was really good. It was just super long. But I think because of the crew I had, and it was just only 3 of us because we were in a 19, the crew I had made it, you know, good. Guys, so tomorrow I have to go to the mall. I wonder, can y'all hear me over this shower? Update on my feet. Yikes. It is the morning of day 3, go home day for me at least. I won't be traveling with my crew anymore. I'm supposed to deadhead on Delta back to Dallas. My plan is to go to the Mall of America and go find these like clear, y'all know the slides that has like the clear, or the sandals that has like the clear strap. I want to find a pair of those and maybe get a new perfume for my vacation. I have an hour. My van time is at 11:40. I did not find anything I needed either, so that was a bust. But I got some steps in, so I guess that counts. It's currently 11:08. My van time I think is 11:40. I'm finna stress actually about how to get to KCM because this airport is so complicated and I'm gonna have to do it by myself. So I'm gonna be extra confused. So the shuttle was late coming to get me. I have a whole train cart to myself. They were late by like 15 minutes. So now I'm gonna rush and try and figure out how to get to KCM. A lot of trips later. Guys, so I did not record an ending to this video. I hope you do enjoy it. This was actually filmed before my vacation. I don't know why I didn't see this footage before the whole meltdown situation. So, you know, you just went back in time, you know? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And guys, always remember to come back. Until next time, okay, bye.